Hey guys, and welcome back to One Stop Gaming Family. Now, this is the fifth or sixth or seventh war, I guess. I don't remember exactly because the last one basically that I played. We were matched against Chulazo. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Pretty fair match. They chose the global node as villain, which is, the siphon, which is pretty easy. The path that I was given was path 8, and the nodes are buff imbalance, return policy, and heal block. Uh, when they chose villain, I was like very happy, and this was the perfect war for me to, clear paths as well as boss if allowed. And it was actually a pretty perfect war for me until the very last moment. Please do watch the video till the very last moment. It's not because I made some mistake, but I actually screwed up due to excitement. Now, you won't imagine me screwing up this bad. And when I went to the fight, I was like, damn. You'll know why I said that. So, without any further ado, let's go into the fight. Here, I'll be choosing, as usual, seeing the opponents that we have. I was asked to bring in Void. I was actually asked to bring in Doctor Doom and Human Torch. Human Torch basically for the boss, and Void and Doom for the normal champion. So I bought them. This was also the same team that I chose for the last fight as well. So also that all the maximum R5s are in the defense, so I don't have much of room to choose any other champ, which basically as per flow. But for villain, we can choose any. And seeing the path that was given to me, I went in with this team. So now, first it was the Hulkbuster, 6-star Hulkbuster R1, level 25, and the nodes are buff imbalance. So buff imbalance basically means that whenever the defender, I guess why I did not show up the node. Okay, it's attack tactics, fine, defender. Okay, right. So whenever the defender gains a buff, the attacker receives an indefinite power drain debuff. I just have to make sure that he doesn't gain a buff. So I have to make sure that I actually, heavy him a lot with the shock, so that we, stagger effect. I mean, we put in the stagger effect, and he doesn't gain a buff, because if he does, then we won't be able to. We actually gain a power drain, so I don't want that power drain to happen. Now, if you see here, he gained a buff, and then that's exactly where he gained so much amount of power. And I was lucky enough that he did not go to SP3, because I actually drained his power then. So we went on for the SP3, and then as usual Doom thing, after SP3 it's medium L to drain. Medium, and then medium L to reduce all the power, and then we got the SP2 as well, and we simply fired it because we didn't want to take any risk and finish the fight at the earliest. Now this is done, and then we move on to Hyperion. Doom is very good, very the best champion against the immense amount of power gain champs, against whichever champ gains a lot of power. So if I'm suffering from a debuff, I gain the defender gains a passive fury, and again the buff imbalance. If the defender gains a buff, we gain the power drain debuff, and I don't want that, because if we gain a power drain debuff, firstly the attacker gains a power, and we don't get a power. We have to get to SP3. So here you'll see me using a lot of medium and parries to make sure that I put in a lot of staggers to for him to actually not gain any buff. And see here again I went in with my SP1 to drain power so that he doesn't go to his SP3. Now again I put in stagger, and then the buff that he gained, it converted itself into a shock. I was a little too early, just nanosecond early to get the 25% extra damage. Again here the Doom thing, we get him down, and the same thing, medium L to make sure we drain all the power that he has, and then we go back to the L2, or basically I didn't go here for the L2, and he was down in a bit. The second fight gone perfect till now. We hardly lost any health, and then we stopped here because I wasn't asked to take the mini bosses. I actually took Blade in between. I don't remember the exact exact node, but the blade that you saw before I took that blade. Now we come again to a path. We stopped at Nick Fury so that others can take it because we don't have exactly the champ that could do it. Now again the buff imbalance and redoubled determination where the attacker gains a lot of attack. So again the Arcus, I've played against the Arcus. I mean I've actually got the Arcus down a lot of times in the Alliance Quest. Basically, last week it was Arcus Mini, and it was me who was assigned to take the minis all the time, and then sort of easiest fight of all. Like we just put in a stagger and then simply go to SP 3. For AQ, when I go against the Arcus, I never use SP 2. I simply use the stagger SP 1 to gain that power, and SP 3 and SP 3 only. Because if I get to the SP 2, he will get to the SP 3. I mean, in no time at all, because the power gain that he has is immense. Now here, just to finish off the fight, at the earliest I had to fire in the SP2, and the fight is done. Now let's move on to the next fight. That was the Hyperion. Again, the second Hyperion of the match. I mean, match for me. It's again the same thing. So it's the history repeating itself again. The thing that we did against the Hyperion there. Now, after this Hyperion, what happened was I did not take Doom because I was not asked to. The Doom mini boss. So when others tried and couldn't do it, I was asked to take the mini boss, for the reason being that I had champs that have very good health, and you'll see the Doom that we will be taking next. So here we again go with the SP3 as soon as we get to make sure that we get that stun on. Battery problem again. So we had that stun thing. To get that stun thing on and get all the power drain, and for us to get to SP 2 and 3 to finish the fight a lot sooner. Medium, and then medium, light. We came back to SP2. I guess so we fired the SP2. At first I thought I'll go for the SP3. Then I thought that SP2 with the Fury that we have should be able to finish the Hyperion, and the same thing that it actually did. So we were not asked to go for Doom, and we did not. We just used a small potion here, and then to get to almost full health, and then we went again against Doom here. Fighting Doom against Doom is sort of easy, but not actually easy. Reason being that he doesn't get shock, and so you have to use either the normal combo or other combos wherein you have to make sure that he doesn't gain a lot of power. He doesn't. You finish him off at the earliest, because one mistake can really rip you apart, because his SP2s are pretty insane. Now here, that's the interesting part. Okay, not here, but a little ahead. Now here again we stopped, so because we weren't asked to take anything. Others tried on Mojo and weren't able to. I thought I'll go with the Doom and try to finish the fight earlier, but then they asked me to go in with Void. Oh sorry, I thought actually I'll go with the ST, but they asked me to go in with Void because they wanted me to try for Doom after the Mojo. So we went in with Void, and I'm really sure that if I had went in with Void with the Mojo at full health, I wouldn't be able to get him down. The reason being that the degen was so immense, and Mojo wasn't using SP so much quickly. So I had to use my SP. Okay. Oh sorry, yeah. There was another thing. There was this poison node as well, and because I did not had any poison immune champ, it was again a risk. But then they were like, okay, fine, take a risk, not a problem. So we went in with the Void. You can see a lot of degen going on, and also a lot of poison, but we were able to get him down at, he was at 30%, we came to 50%. So if it was full, I would have died for sure. Now here's the interesting part. We went in with Doom, we activated all the boosts that we usually do for when we go for the boss with the ST, so that we get the maximum number of health and attack to make sure that we solo. Now what happened here was, you can see, I activated the health boost, I activated the power gain boost, I activated the attack boost as well. I activated the health boost. I also activated the dual boost that we had, the greater champion boost, if you see, to make sure that I give my maximum. And then we also activated our advanced power boost so that we go to the SP 2 at the earliest, and if there is something else that happens, then I will be able to counter it. Now, the problem here was with the excitement that I was actually excited. I mean, my heart was beating so hard that I actually forgot to activate the signature ability of the Human Torch, and I panicked. So I panicked so hard that I screwed up the whole fight. I was playing good, and then I actually wasn't able to evade because of that panic. So I went into the SP3. Luckily, at that point of time, he did not go in with the slap. Now here's the thing. Like I evaded one of the SP3s and I got shocked. So I was trying to be away, and then he slapped me again. And you see here, I tried evading, but I am really not sure what happened. Because of the panic, I wasn't able to play properly and screwed up. Now, luckily, and when I mentioned this to my friends and in line chat, they were like, "Are you serious?" Now, luckily, they got the Doom down, and we won the war. But if we had lost it, I would have been like, "Damn!" Now, I went in, revived the Human Torch, and got my signature ability, activated my signature ability so that others can use it. And I was like, if I had actually activated the signature ability, that would have been so awesome. Now I know I screwed up. Anyway, if you liked the video till now, you can surely like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we did for the whole war, except for that one Doom fight, which I still regret. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks a lot for coming here. Thanks a lot for all your support. Until next time, peace.